Manchester United, Sevilla, first leg ended up 0-0 in Spain, Kevon.
Vincenzo Montella takes his airplane across the English Channel to the Theatre of Dreams.
Yes. Will bombs be dropped? Let's see. Find out more in 1 minute. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Extra Time TV. This is Andre Soklau.
I'm Kevon Campbell.
And as we said in our very supreme intro, you know, the little Montella, aka the little plane, because I call him little because he's pretty little as well, flies to Manchester. The game was a 0-0 affair. It wasn't a boring 0-0 affair. I thought it was pretty tactically fun for me. So Kevon, we're in England now. What do you think Sevilla needs to do to take this tie home? Or Manchester?
Andre, Old Trafford, Theatre of Dreams. Can Sevilla go there and get that positive result that can take them to the quarterfinals?
Yes.
It's going to be a tense game because at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, Sevilla, they played really good football and they were unlucky to just come away with no goals being scored. David De Gea showed why, in my opinion, he's the best goalkeeper on the planet right now.
Yep.
And Luis Muriel, the striker, so many opportunities, but he found De Gea that wall in front of the Sevilla goal. Yep. And coming into the game, Sevilla playing against Valencia over the weekend was Man United. They had a tough game. I think it's Liverpool. Yeah. And I think when you come into a game like this, you need to have confidence. And to me, these teams are evenly matched. And I wouldn't be surprised if I see another 0-0 or go to extra time because I think that Sevilla has enough in terms of their midfield. In Zanzia and Banega, they know how to play. They're experienced guys who have been around the block. They know how to pass and they know how to dictate play. And I think United, they are congruent enough. Yes, United had that miraculous 3-2 victory over Crystal Palace where it was really emotional and all that. But if Mourinho sticks with 4-3-3, which he did against Crystal Palace, it means that Pogba is playing in his best position. So if Mourinho does that, I give the edge to United because next to Pogba, you have Matic and the young English guy, Scott McTominay. Yeah, so...
What a name.
Yeah. So up front, it could be Sanchez, Lingard, and Lukaku. So Sevilla, I see where they need to dictate the game. And in Banega and Franco Vasquez, I think they can do that. And they are hungry enough to do that. So it's going to be close. It's going to be tight. Andre, do you think Sevilla has that pedigree to topple this United team, which recently hasn't had that pedigree?
Yep, you know, Sevilla is a Europa League powerhouse, which is Kevon's favorite tournament. I like it too. I just make, you know, it's a pretty fun league. So let's not, but Sevilla, you know, they dominate the Europa League. And I think it's time. This is a team that for the longest while have been kind of knocking on the door, but they always flounder at the last minute. I was amazed that game ended up 0-0. I mean, I just thought it was only a matter of time. It reminded me of when Bayern played Chelsea a couple of years ago and the ball just would not go in. De Gea was majestic, and I mean, but they should have done better. And I hope it doesn't, you know, I could see them ruining that now because now Manchester United is at home. You know, Sevilla is a very potent attacking team and they are capable. As Liverpool, capable of, you know, breaking down teams. Mourinho is going to set his team up very, you know, tactically rigid, as we all know, very hard to break down. But Sevilla showed that they can get in behind, and they have very dynamic players. You know, Banega is a player, once he's on form, he can unlock those defenses, and he also is a danger from outside the box as well, set pieces and so on. Sevilla, I think, has a very good chance because Manchester United have been grinding out results. They haven't been magnificent, unlike Arsenal, but they've gotten the result. But this is a Mourinho type game where Mourinho's probably going to do the Mourinho thing, park the bus, will get a result. But I think Sevilla can go to Old Trafford and I think they can get a result. And the reason I'm saying this is because of particularly Banega for me. I think we didn't see the best Banega in that last game. And I think he's going to go there and unlock that Manchester United back four, and they need to finish. They need to finish, plain and simple. And I think at the back of their minds, it's going to have them uneasy that they didn't score those goals. Any striker that, you know, anybody who even plays football, even with your friends, you have that psychological thing when you're not scoring. They have to score because Manchester United are not great right now, but they're very difficult to score on. And I could see Sevilla, as Kevon said at the beginning, it's very close, but snatching that crucial away goal, maybe some penalty or some ridiculous goal, which sends Sevilla through. Kevon, I don't think Manchester United are dynamic enough to really blow Sevilla away. It has to have a miraculous drop in form, and I see Sevilla going through, Kevon.
Yeah, I mean, Sevilla, to advance, I think they need to advantage and they need to make use of their wingers. I mean, Joaquin Correa, the former Estudiantes player, winger, he hasn't on form, and I think with him on the left, they can dart in and create chances. But Muriel, Colombian's forward, he hasn't really, in this stage in his life, he hasn't played at this level before. And I think that he may need some help early on, maybe in the second half. Montella can bring in Vassim Ben Yedder, the French goal machine off the bench. Yeah. I think with two of them up front and Joaquin Correa, I think that's more than United can handle, because we spoke about the United centre-back. Swiss Smalling and Jones, no good. No good.
Not that far.
No. So in Spain, Mourinho started Victor Lindelof, the Swedish defender who he paid all the money for, but hasn't trusted. So I don't know who is going to play in Old Trafford, really. And United, again, playing guys out of position. Young at left back, Valencia at right back, two attacking midfielders playing in the wings, playing at full backs. I don't agree with. So I see, honestly, Andre, I see like a 1-1 result, which would mean Sevilla advance. United, unless you have a miraculous game from Matic and Pogba, if they can dominate, then United can probably win 2-1. But right now, I'm going to go with a 1-1 Sevilla, which means Sevilla would advance. So, I mean, at the back, you have like Simon Shaw and Gary Mercado. So they're good guys. I believe in them.
Kevon believes in Mercado.
Yeah, and Sergio Rico. So I see where it's going to be close. It's going to be a great game. It's one of those European games that I like, because I like close games. I don't like watching games where teams are blown away. Yeah. I like seeing a tactical close battle. So I can't wait to see this game.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. This is why we like the Champions League games. This is why it's called the Champions League. You don't want to see in the Champions League, although we've seen it though. Yeah. Teams get blown away 5-0. Yes, it's wonderful, but there's a flip side to that. Two tactical teams. Mourinho, I mean, we spoke about Arsenal in another video. You can check that out over here. Manchester United, yes, they're getting the results, but they're not much better right now. Jose Mourinho baffles me with a lot of his decisions. He even took a couple, shady shots at Pogba. I can't remember the exact quote right now. He says he disappears from games. That's not the exact quote, but that's what he implied. And, that's an interesting thing to say with your powerhouse signing. And Jose Mourinho is not afraid to shy away from taking. Apparently, in recent years, he used to be the players' coach. I'm behind my players. My players aren't unstoppable.
A kill for Mourinho.
Yeah, Zlatan, took cheap shots at Pep, and then it's kind of changed. And maybe it's a reflection of the times. Maybe the players are different now. And Mourinho is kind of showing his age and doesn't want to have that anymore. But to take a shot at Pogba, to me, is an indication that things are obviously not right with Manchester United. We know this, but it seems internally it's not all there. And even when Jose Mourinho lines up a 4-3-3, you think, oh wow, he's going to attack. He's not. It looks. It's so deceptive. It's frustrating. I'm telling you, looking at Manchester United at times is very difficult, because I appreciate defensive football. I'm not one of those people who take shots at defense. I love it. I think it's one of the magnificent parts of the game. Maybe that's why I like Syria. Although Syria is very offensive this year. But, Manchester United is an eyesore this season. They play really difficult to watch football.
How many eyes?
Yes, I literally feel like my eyes are like burning out sometimes. And then they get the results, and I'm like, oh, all right. And you know what? The thing is, Jose Mourinho is not as defensive as people make him out to be. But Manchester United right now are not helping his case. And as Kevon said, unless Manchester United do some miraculous wizardry, which I can't see, Pogba is the guy I think really needs to be the key. Maybe Sanchez as well. But I can't see it based on form. But, if Mourinho has to do something, and I can't really see it happen. I can't see it happening. It's going to be one of those very narrow games. It's very possible this game could even go to penalties, because that's the kind of teams that they will be playing against each other. I think it's going to be very, very narrow. The key player for me, Kevon, is Pogba for Manchester United. And for Sevilla, I said Banega. Who are your two key players, Kevon?
I'm going to go with Luis Muriel. And for United, I'm going to go with Jesse Lingard because Lingard has been that guy to pop up and add that fantasista in the midfield and the forward line for United. He's sort of unorthodox. You don't know what you're going to get, but you may get some brilliance or you may get some downright basic average play. So if he pops up, which he has done before in big games, United can go through. So Jesse Lingard is my man to watch at Old Trafford.
All right, so Kevon, final verdict. We chose our players. How do you think this game is going to end up, Kevon?
I'm in two minds. I see either a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 victory for United. But right now, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I mean, 1 or 2, but I'm going to go with that one simply because Sevilla shows up on big European nights.
Yep, they do. I'm not going to copy and paste Kevon's response. I think it's going to be, I like Kevon. I feel like I'm on a fence balancing right now. But I think Sevilla is going to get that crucial away goal. I don't know if it's going to be 1-1 or 1-0. But I'll say, 1-0 to Sevilla. They get that crucial away goal. And they grind out that result. And they make it to the next round. Because trust me, this game is not going to be pretty. And if it is, I will die of shock.
Yeah, and I believe in Mercado, Andre.
Yeah. And because Kevon believes in Mercado, I think I'll believe in Mercado as well. So with that being said, Kevon, where can we find you?
Kev868 on Instagram and Twitter.
You can find me at Andrew Suklal on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about this game. Do you think Kevon and I are completely off? And the game is going to be the best game ever in life, and remember it. In years to come, when our great grandkids will be talking about this game, about how wrong Kevon and I was. So, comment in the comment section below. Because when you do all these things and you like us on Facebook, check out our website at excvmedia.com. You automatically qualify for a chance to win copies of
FIFA 18.
Yes, FIFA 18. But if you want 17, we can give it to you. Yeah. My store has it because my store is going to supply you all these wonderful things.
Yeah.
So do that because you'll be happy.